So the Peter, Paul, and Mary's wedding song is also another really lovely favorite of mine. He plays this with a 12-string guitar, so if you listen really closely to the song, you're most likely not going to match that same picking pattern that he's got going, unless you happen to have a 6 or a 12-string. I don't have a 12-string. What I do have is a 6-string acoustic. I have my guitar tuned down a step, so my capo for this song is going to be on my 5th fret, but yours needs to be on your 3rd fret if you're matching what I'm playing, and your guitar is tuned to standard tuning. The chords that you'll need are, first off, G, and for this one you'll also use your 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string, because that's sort of needed for the melody. D, and then I have one marked down as a CD. I have also seen this one called a C9, C sus9. I'm not sure if that's appropriate terminology, so don't quote me on it. D, 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 E minor, and an A7. And that's it. So, like I said, pretty straightforward. The picking pattern you'll use if you want to make a C chord, or you know what, let's start with the G chord since that's where we're going to begin. And then put your thumb on the bass E string and your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, and what you'll do is you'll pinch those two, and then thumb on the 5th string, index finger on 3rd string, thumb on bass, I finished talking through that partway because I tend to get my strings mixed up when I'm talking about it. So print out that PDF and take a look at it for your picking pattern. Now sometimes in this song it actually sounds better, instead of to do the full pinch, to just do the bass note, so you may see me doing that a little bit. Try it both ways and see what works better for you. Let's look at this first verse. So we begin on G with that picking, and then D, C, D. So C, D is this, with your pinky down on that 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then G. So this is what it sounds like with the lyrics to it. He is now to be among you at the calling of your hearts. Rest assured this troubadour is acting on his part. The union of your spirits here has caused him to remain, for whenever 2 or more of you are gathered in his name, there is love. There is love. So you'll notice that last line I did a little bit of an alternate than just straightforward picking through it. So there is love, pause, there is love. And I do that picking pattern once for each of those chords except the G, where I just pinch it and let it go. Excuse me, I have an itchy nose. And then into the next verse, we'll just sing through that and you can practice along. A man shall leave his mother, and a woman leave her home, and they shall travel on to where the 2 shall be as one. As it was in the beginning, it is now until the end. Woman draws her life from man and gives it back again. There is love. There is love. Now you may have noticed on that last line too, and I think I did it the first time, I just forgot to explain it, but if you hold down that CD, and then each time you complete that picking pattern, pattern, just lift your pinky off and go back to a C. So I'm actually going back and forth between the C, D, and a C. Then to the G. A7, C, D, G. And then this song doesn't have a chorus in the typical sense of a chorus that you repeat. So this is, I believe, is it called the bridge? My musical terminology is not great. But it begins with a C. And we change up our pattern a little bit. So instead of completing the entire pick pattern for each one of these chords in that first line, you just will do the little bit that it has time for. So let me just show you what I mean. Let's see. Well, then what's to be the reason for becoming a man and wife? Is it love that brings you here, or love that brings you life? And if loving is the answer, then who's the giving for? Do you believe in something that you've never seen before? Oh, there's love. Oh, there's love. And then into just the final bit. It's nothing new. It's all the same stuff we've gone over. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoy it, and good luck learning this song.